Welcome to Dungeons and Dragons and Dummies, a weekly podcast following four friends as they battle across a homebrewed world called Antiriath in Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition. Step into our mystical world called Antiriath and follow our party of three dummies as they adventure across the lands. Talik Grug, half-orc, half-mystery, the fighter, played by Taylor. Bodyknock Greenleaf, the halfling rogue with a penchant for taking things that don't belong to him, played by Josh. And the ever-mysterious Eclarian Shadow, half-elf ranger from the Eclarian Mountains, played by Seth. And last but not least, the creator of our beautiful world, the man of many voices, and our dungeon master, Sam. Hello, Dungeons and Dragons and Dummies listeners. Welcome back to the show. Hey, take a second right now. Please, if you're enjoying the show, give us a rating and a review on your podcast app. It really helps others find us. It is a free way to support us, and we would be forever grateful. Also, if you haven't done so yet, check us out on Instagram at DNDN Dummies. We post a lot of screenshots and reels and other relevant things to our game, kind of filling out the world. And also you get to interact with us. Hello and welcome back to the show. This is episode 21. We pick up where we left off as our party continues to fight their way through the grotto. They made it to the top floor and they killed Ariandel, who they believe to be a key player in the poaching ring that they are up against. As the bodies continue to pile up, the enemies continue to shuffle their way down the hallway into what seems to be a never-ending fight for our heroes.
The door opens. Again, you don't see anyone come out of it immediately, Bodyknock, but the door opens and you hear, "What the hell's going on out here?" And they see all the shrapnel in the door and shit, and like there's shrapnel everywhere on the ground. And you're like, oh, fuck. So it's your turn, Bodyknock.
I'm going to go ahead and attack this dude right next to me with my short sword.
Okay.
It's going to be a 23.
That'll definitely hit.
4 damage.
Okay. Without sneak attack, you don't do a whole lot. So
if I disengage, does that remove his attack of opportunity?
It does, yeah.
I'm going to disengage. If I disengage, can I still move too?
Yep.
I still have movement. Okay.
Yeah, it'll take your bonus action to disengage.
I'm going to disengage moving here. Yep.
All right, so you run in past the utter pile of corpses. Okay. And then it would be Ariandel's turn, but she is dead. So it is Talik's turn.
Hit this guy right in front of me with the great sword. Just regular attack. Got a 24 to hit. Oh, they were both 1s and 2s. I'm going to re-roll that whole thing.
Oh, very nice.
Oh, man. All right, 17 damage to him.
Ooh, so he's barely still standing as you lay into him.
Okay, I'm going to use... No, I'm not. Okay. I'm going to just end my turn.
So you hear a shout from down the hallway. It says, "Soldier, report!" And he says, "Boss, they're in here. We're under attack. I'm not sure what's going on. It looks like they got Ariandel." And he like stands for a second, and then you're not sure what happens, but he's like nods and sprints in here to attack you guys. And he's actually going to be able to get an attack off on Talik. Not that close. 14.
He's going to miss, and I'm going to use a superiority die to hit him with a riposte attack.
Ooh, very nice.
I got a 19 to hit.
Nice.
17 damage on him. Oh, plus
My
a D8.
God.
Plus a D8. 7.
Okay, so you kill this guy as he comes running in.
Oh,
yeah.
nice.
And drop him on the ground as he misses you.
Okay.
Hell yeah. Way to
And
go.
so then you turn and look in the doorway, and you see this man standing there. And at first, you're not quite sure what's going on with him. He's got like this rugged, like handsomeness to him, but like a fairness. And you realize it appears to be a half elf, half orc, like no human mix. And he's like staring at you guys, and he's got this beautiful rapier that he pulls out, and he puts his fingers together, and he lets out this just like super loud whistle, and you immediately hear bong 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 bong. A bell alarm starts going off, and you start hearing feet shuffle like instantly.
Oh god.
But that's gonna be his turn.
Uh-oh, boys. We got trouble coming.
So Shadow sees this creature, and his hunter's mark immediately flicks to this guy as he draws Drekben for a second time.
Let's freaking see it.
That one.
Oh, that's gonna be a miss. Oh, you get to attack twice though. You gonna attack again?
Probably.
He's so sad.
He's so sad by that one.
Yeah, I'll attack again. 20.
That'll hit.
There we go. So that'll be 16 damage.
Okay. All right.
And I use my bonus action, so that is probably that's the end of my turn. I'm getting a beer.
Okay. Body knock. There's one left in here with you guys. You got this crazy looking rapier wielding dude, and he's got like a breastplate armor on. He's like pretty heavily armored.
Oh,
He's
who's the
just
one
this-
in here with us?
The one in here is just an average dude who's almost dead.
I'm gonna ignore that guy. What I am going to do is I'm gonna take this firebomb that I purchased from a good friend of mine
All right. All
and
right.
throw it through the doorway at this really weird looking guy. That's gonna be my action. 12, probably not gonna hit, but does it still like go off?
Yeah, well, he'll like shoulder lean out of the way, and it'll smash into the wall behind him. But we established earlier that the fire bombs don't have enough radius to really do anything.
Gotcha. And then I have movement. Can I move up here?
That's like a tapestry. You can't really climb it. I mean, you could climb up to the top of the tapestry, but like it's just hanging on the wall.
I know. I was just gonna climb it and then use my hide bonus action.
You could just like slip behind the tapestry.
Yeah.
like-
Okay. That's kind of what my idea was.
Yeah.
But-
I mean, it's a big hanging like curtain. You can just kind of
Just get behind it like a little kid hiding.
brush it to the literally like a little kid just hiding behind the curtain.
I'm gonna do that and use my bonus action to hide.
Yeah. Okay.
That's great.
Oh man, I put you. Okay, that's good. How'd your roll go? For your you gotta roll for the hide. You gotta roll stealth.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
'Cause you did just throw a firebomb at him,
24.
and he's like, "Who the fuck just threw that?" He just saw a firebomb come out of the darkness, and he's like, "All right, there's somebody hiding in there. In addition to these two." And then it is Talik's turn.
Okay, I'm gonna try and finish this guy off in front of me that I think's pretty hurt. And I got a 23 to hit, And I rolled. Oh, gotta re-roll the damage. I got a 16 damage on him.
Okay. That will definitely kill him. He was pretty
On this
weak.
one, I just rear straight back and stab him right between the his armor. Okay, I'm gonna do something else on my turn. I'm gonna use my action surge to take an additional action.
Yes. Okay. All right.
I look over at Body Knock, and I'm like, "Hey, Body Knock, check this out. I got fire too." And a little flame appears in my hand, and then I'm gonna throw a firebolt at the guy in the doorway.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah, 24 to hit.
All right, that'll hit.
All right, I hit him with 14 damage comes out of this little firebolt that I throw across the room.
Oh, because you're level 5, so you get the 2d10 instead of 1d10.
That's right.
That's a really good dip. Okay. All right. So yeah, you do some damage to this guy. Flames up on him.
Shadow and Body Knock's eyes are just like, what the fuck just came out of Talik's hand?
Like, pretty cool, right?
At the start of this guy's turn, you see several bodies fill in behind him. You see at least 3 guys coming in with him, but they just got here. But so they don't. Their turn was just running up here, but it's his turn now. He's gonna try to parlay with you. He's gonna say, "Look, you're surrounded. I'll make you a deal. Surrender now, and we'll just kill you when we're done finding out who you came from and who you work for. Otherwise, you'll be in pain for a very, very long time."
We'll take our chances.
So be it. And he will pull out a little vial of something and pop the top off and drink it.
Oh god.
And you see him do like a kind of like a Bane thing where he like just flexes his whole body and all of his veins start to pop in his neck.
Dude,
And
it's Liver King.
It'll be Shadow's turn.
Shadow, you got any fire bombs? This might be the time.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, so just to lay the scene, you 3 are all in this large office. Nobody in this room is alive, but the door is blocked by this half-orc, half-elf man who just roided himself, and at least 3 guards that you can see, and you're pretty sure you hear more action happening on the stairs.
I'm letting arrows loose.
All right,
18.
18 will hit.
That's a 6. We're at 18, so 22 damage on the first arrow.
Oof.
And then we're gonna sling another arrow at him. Another nat 1. So that'll be the end of that. That is so unfortunate. Okay. That's the end of my turn.
Body knock, what are you doing?
I'm gonna take a shot at him since I'm hidden.
Okay, yeah, do it with
My
advantage.
strongest option. Yeah. That's gonna be 26.
One of those is a nat 20.
Oh yeah. So that's crits, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Oh baby.
Yes,
The
sir.
sniper.
Roll with crit damage. So that's 10 on the initial damage with crit, and
Oh,
then
shit.
sneak attack. Is the sneak attack twice?
Yeah, it'll be 66. Oh, shit.
10, 8, 11, 21, 29.
29 damage. Okay,
Let's fucking go.
You let one rip into this guy, and he's hurting. But he is not quite down.
Got firebolt the fuck out of this guy.
And since you already gave me permission to do it, I'm fucking going all out and doing this. I'm going to use my last spiky bomb and just
Hell
kill
yeah.
this guy.
I mean, you spent gold on them. I think those spiky bombs were expensive too.
Oh yeah.
So that's a 15.
A 15 doesn't hit him, so it'll hit the wall behind. And the question is, how many people is it gonna get?
Oh, I didn't know there were other people. Fuck.
Oh,
there's
yeah.
4 people.
There's a bunch of people out there.
Fucking
You're gonna hit
pile of them.
at least 2 that you can see, and you're not sure how many more are around the corner. But it's not gonna hit him.
Okay, that's fine. What's the spiky bomb again?
I think it was 3d6 because you rolled your sneak attack
Yep,
for it last
That's
time.
right. 11.
Whew, okay, so a couple of these guys just like rock forward as their armor gets filled with shrapnel, and you actually hear a comedy level Star Wars style cry from around the corner, as it sounds like somebody just got completely obliterated by it.
Oh, little Wilhelm scream.
Yeah. Was that a Borderlands reference?
No, that's what the scream is actually called. It's a Wilhelm. The Wilhelm scream is that sound from Star Wars.
Borderlands has a character named Wilhelm that does that horrible noise.
Yeah, I bet that's yep.
And so
right.
they're referencing that. Okay, I did not know that. The more you know. Anyways, Talik, it is your turn. And this guy is peppered.
Finish him, Talik.
I'm gonna look at this guy and go, the food you got in the bar down here gave me a little bit of acid reflux. And this little green bubble of acid appears in my hand.
Hell yeah.
And I'm gonna throw it at him.
And all
And he
the
needs-
players take 1d6 psychic damage from the
Give
pond.
him crit for the dad joke.
He needs to make a dex save.
Okay, alright, let me roll that up.
And him and the guy to his back left.
That's going to be an 8 total.
All right, he fails.
The other guy is going to be a 10.
They both fail. It was a 13. So I'm
Okay.
gonna throw this little, it's like basketball size green bubble of acid at these guys. And it's gonna, oh baby, I got 2 6s on the 2d6s. It does 12 damage to both of them.
Oh yeah.
Oh, man. So, he goes down to the ground and he's like gasping and he's covered in acid. He's got arrows in him, but he's still like breathing.
Oh
And
my
one of the
God.
guys like grabs him and like drags him out of the way. And he's like, get in there, kill them all. And these guys start flooding in. So first guy comes in. He's going to attack Talik. That's going to be a 14 to hit. Second guy's
I'm gonna use a superiority die on him to hit him with the riposte.
riposte. Okay.
Uh, 21 to hit. And 17 damage.
Oh, geez. Okay. This guy had not been hit yet, so he's still up. Because these are those tough bastards. And then it's gonna be... Yeah. So another one runs in, and I need to plop him down. That's 10 feet and 18 feet, so he makes it in. I'm gonna have to delete these other guys. I like seeing their corpses, but
It's a pile of bodies.
yeah.
Oh.
I couldn't see my real guys.
At the bodies.
Alright, this one's gonna attack you for... Ooh, that's gonna be a total of 20. So he's gonna do some damage. 8 damage to you.
Okay.
Then another one's gonna run in. He's gonna make it to you too.
Oh my God.
That's a 14 to hit again, so that's a miss.
Well, never mind. I'm not even gonna say that.
Okay, another one runs in and runs past you. He looks like you're busy. He's gonna get to here, and let's see if he notices. He doesn't know his body knock, so he's just focusing on Shadow. This one does the same.
Body knock's hidden behind the tapestry, by the way. I think you messed up.
Yes. Awesome.
Okay, and then a couple of less badass looking guys slip in, and they're both going to take arrow shots. One's going to shoot at Talik. The first one is a... Oh snap, that's a nat 20. Oh shit. This is about to get real, boys.
Yeah, a lot of targets in here, boys.
12 damage. How are you doing?
I'm hurting. I'm okay.
Okay, and then the other one's going to shoot at Shadow. That's going to be an 18 to hit. Oh, but it does 4 damage.
I'm not okay. Okay.
What are y'all at?
I'm at 12.
I'm at 9.
A lot of targets in here.
Whose turn is it now?
It is Shadow's turn. Top of the initiative order.
Shadow, realizing that Ariandel's dead and seeing Goff get just absolutely abused over and over and have to get drug off by his subordinates, snaps back to his wits. And I would like to roll Persuasion.
Okay, go ahead and roll it up, and then we'll see what you say after that.
Okay. Modified 24.
Okay, what are you saying? What are you going for?
Men, listen to me and look around you. You see your friends and your comrades on the floor. One of your bosses is laid out over here, dead. Your other boss was no match for us. I know you look up to them, but you're only hired workers. Lay down your arms. This is a death that you do not wish for yourself.
Okay, let me check something here, because even with that great speech and great roll, they still have a pretty large numbers advantage on you. Let me see. I'm gonna roll a couple things here. Okay, so I did a couple morale rolls here, and they were all above 15. So these guys are gonna say, I think we've got you cornered. So even with that excellent roll, sometimes things are just, super high DCs. And so even with a 24, I'm going to say that these guys are not going to agree to lay down their weapons. Is what they'll say instead is, you lay down your weapons and we'll take you alive. But they're not gonna surrender to you. They see that they have an advantage of numbers.
Idiots.
Y'all are in an entire camp of bad guys.
Hey, man, if there's sausages in here, I can keep going all night. Let's do it.
Okay, Captain America.
Okay, so I don't have a choice. I've got to cast Cure Wounds to give myself 18 HP. Oh, I didn't mean to roll that.
Yeah, that's fine.
I have to just take a spell slot. Which one of these idiots got hit by the spikes?
I will say, y'all aren't completely trapped. There are windows out of this place. I don't know if that was clear on the map.
Any toilets?
It just looks like a sheer drop to... Yeah.
As far as you know, it's a sheer drop down 60 feet to the water.
Yeah. Oh, which one of these idiots got hit by a spike ball?
The injured ones are this one and these two.
Okay, so I cast Hunter's Mark on this idiot.
Okay.
And that's the end of my turn.
Alright, you want to move?
You said that guy has not seen Body Knock, right?
Yeah.
The only guy that saw me is the one that got dragged out, right?
Yeah, I think he was the only one that saw you. Yeah, these guys came in. They definitely didn't see you. I had them check. Yeah, nobody's seen you.
Okay.
Welcome to the jungle.
All right. That's the end of my turn.
All right. And it's Body Knock's turn.
What's the cinch here? We got 5
Shit.
dogs.
7.
5 elite guards, 2 weaker looking guards, and you still hear running around outside of the room.
Okay. So these guys are armed with bows.
Yeah, there's a bell going off like ding 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 ding. It's just echoing all over the place. You're not sure where it's at. If it's even on this floor, or probably in one of the. We could do like a posthumous.
Who is the baddest motherfucker in this room right now?
The baddest motherfucker in this room is, well, these guys next to
Talik.
Talik. 2 of them are uninjured.
2 of them are.
Yeah, this one and this one are uninjured.
That's right. Talik's the baddest motherfucker in this room right now.
I'm just gonna pop this dude right in the middle of the room, up on the bearskins butt.
Yep.
One of those was a nat 20.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, baby. Finish him.
The crit is 11. Her sneak is 11. It's 22. And 8. 30.
He has exactly 30 HP. So you just flunk one shot this guy from behind the curtain.
There's a hidden voice that's going to shout out, "Are you sure you guys don't want to take my buddy's advice?"
They're like, what the hell? Where did that come from? And they see the curtain move a little bit as the arrow shoots out of it. You'll have to make another hide check to see if you can somehow.
Okay.
I don't even know how you're going to hide behind that curtain.
Maybe I'll dash to the other one. I'm a little fella.
There's lots of chaos in this room.
See what I roll first. 17.
17. Let me check their perceptions. Yeah, I'll say you can dash to the other one if you want to. It's not good enough to hide in that one, but one of them's gonna like reach over to open that one up.
Okay, we'll do that.
Okay, so you run over to the other one.
Oh, that one.
You meant this one right here, right?
Yeah.
I thought you were going for this one.
Oh, there's another one on the back there. Would you rather do the one on the back? So you're not moving towards the enemies? It's up to you. Towards the door or towards Shadow?
Let's go towards Shadow. Let's go to the one in the back, yeah.
Okay.
I didn't see that one either.
Alright, I don't know if that's talk across the table or whatever, but...
No, I think that's perfectly fine. It's something that he didn't see, but Body Knock certainly would have.
And I'm just a little fella.
Okay, so yeah, you slip over there. And it's Talik's turn next.
Okay. How much time do I have left on my oil of sharpness, you think? It's an hour.
It was an hour, so you're the
Okay.
rest of this fight, no problem.
Okay. Alright. I'm gonna try and hit the guy. Which one of these 2 has been injured on me?
This one.
Alright, I'm gonna hit the one in front of me that's been injured.
Okay.
With the great sword.
Great sword.
I like how I specifically chose one full health and hit exactly full health on it.
Oof, that was crazy. Freaking crit.
I gotta re-roll this damage. 9 plus 3, 12 damage to him.
Okay, that'll take him out.
Alright.
Just barely too, man.
Let me just see. Okay, I'll just end my turn. I'm gonna turn to the guy that's right, the other one that's in front of me.
Okay.
Do you have any heals?
I do, but I think I'm okay for right now.
Well, you've got your second wind.
Right.
Well,
Okay.
I'm gonna
What are you
wait.
saving it for?
Well, because if I go down to 0, I come back to 1, and then I can use it.
Oh, that's brilliant. Okay, good.
I
Brilliant
also have
man.
a health. I also have a health potion.
Nope, don't. Hey, I was thinking dumb. You were thinking smarter. I love that plan.
All right.
Okay, so it is now all the guards' turns. You hear some talking and commotion out in the hallway over where Goff was pulled over. And you also hear some running up the stairs, but nobody new comes in on this turn. This guy is gonna go whip this curtain open and not find a deadly creature behind it.
That's awesome.
Got him.
This one, however, is gonna step up to murder Talik.
Muck duck.
That's gonna be a 15 to hit.
Misses. Barely.
Okay. God, this is scary. We're in scary mode now. Alright, then the other one that's next to you is gonna attack. Oh no. That one's gonna be a total of a 20 to hit.
Okay.
He does 7 damage. And then the archers will step over and they'll say, "Don't let anyone get away!" And they'll both take shots at Shadow. Oh man, they're both gonna be hits. It's like a 21 modified and a 22 modified.
I've taken like 100 damage in this
You
fight.
have, yes, you have. Your freaking healing is the only thing keeping you standing. It's gonna be 12 damage combined for
Jesus Christ.
both hits.
Okay.
And then it is your turn.
Okay, so this idiot that turned his back on me, does anything happen with that in combat that he's got his back turned? Does that have any impact?
There's no facing.
Okay.
He just like whips behind it real quick and then looks back to the fight. I mean,
Okay, so wait a minute. Are the bombs actions or bonus actions?
so they're actions, and that's what Seals was saying. Is he has a special rogue feat that says you can use items as a bonus action instead of an action.
Oh, I gotcha.
And I was like, okay, that's fair. So we'll let you do that. But
Okay.
generally, they're actions.
Okay. Okay. So, once again, I'm going to roll persuasion. So 14 this time. Say, your friends are dropping all around you. Are you sure this is the course you want to stay on?
Let's see here. So these archers in the back will actually be like, "Hey, maybe he's got a point." And you'll hear them talking, and they'll be like, "Hold on, we gotta go check on the boss." And they'll actually start to like take some steps back. But the other guys are like, "Get back in here and help us finish these guys, you cowards!"
Okay, so the guy I've got Hunter's Mark on that just checked behind the curtain, he's getting an arrow slung his way at a 19 to hit.
That'll definitely hit.
Okay, so that's going to be D6 and 2D8s plus 4. So that's 20 damage.
Okay. Yeah, he's definitely
So
dead.
he's dead. And then who have you been beaten up on, Taylor?
There's one on each side of
This
me.
one's injured. This one is not. This one's
Okay,
injured.
so Hunter's Mark, I've not used a bonus action yet. So Hunter's Mark goes
Oh,
to the one
nice.
that's injured. I'm going to lob an arrow his direction. That's going to be a 17 to hit.
17 hits.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
And I'm going to re-roll that 2 on the D6. So we're sitting at 15 right now. Well, before the modifier. Oh, it went down. Okay, so it's going to be 20 damage to that guy.
Okay. That guy will go down.
All right.
Mowing
fuck
them
yeah.
down.
Mowing them down. You better give up now, motherfuckers.
Okay, Body Knock, it is your turn, Curtain Man. He's a
Uh,
Curtain Man!
I'm gonna take a shot at this guy. Well, besides the two cowards.
Literally, like, shooting through a burning desk at this guy. Is he
I
gonna,
rolled
gonna,
219s.
gonna get the trifecta? Oh, 219s. That's almost insulting. You're so close
Yeah.
to another crit.
That's so good.
How many
That
crits
would've
have you
been
had
glorious.
tonight?
A
Two.
lot of crits.
2, yeah.
Well, when they're with sneak attack, they're brutal.
That's 5 on the damage, and then the sneak attack damage is 13.
Oof.
Damn, so
Holy shit!
So you light them
18.
up. 13
Yeah.
of them activate. Oh yeah, total 18 damage.
And
Okay,
then
so-
I'm go. Can I? Okay, so on my bonus action, can I re-hide in the same spot or now?
Yeah,
It says
you can
hide.
yeah.
I'll still check a hide.
I was saying you couldn't rehide in that other spot because you were literally like 10 feet from some people.
Yeah.
But yeah, across the room.
You're literally like whispering in their ear
Yeah,
16.
through the flame desk.
yeah. You're not 100% certain if they know where that last arrow came from, but
Okay.
you feel like you've found a good little hidey hole.
I'm pretty sure I'm good. This guy's gonna die here in a second, anyways. But
Yeah. It is Talik's turn.
All right, I'm gonna be like, well, he tried to tell you. Take a swing at him.
All right.
With this oil of sharpness. I don't think I've missed yet. 18.
Hell yeah!
All right. That'll hit.
And plus 14 damage.
Okay. 14 damage will finish this guy off.
All right. I'll be like, you stupid son of a bitch.
Okay, so you get all those guys, and then the
There's
little
a pile of
grunts,
bodies around me.
Another one.
a new pile of bodies. So the grunts take off running outside, and they like
Can I move?
yeah.
I wanted to come out. I'm like full of I'm feeling full of myself. So I'm gonna run out into the doorway. Not quite
Well,
out. the
piss
door.
and vinegar.
I thought
Yeah,
you were gonna
yeah,
say
yeah.
you were gonna go close the door.
Young, dumb, and full of cum. That one.
I'm just gonna kind of look around for now. I'm not gonna do anything with the door. I'm just gonna kind of like poke my head out. Actually, I want to poke my head out and look both ways.
Yeah. So you poke your head out, and you see, you can go ahead and like poke yourself out here. You see multiple more guys coming up, and it looks like it's a mix of these elite guys and the grunt guys running up the stairs. And then around the other way, you see some feet sticking out of the corner of a heavily breathing, heaving man. And then you see this dwarf that is covered in silk robes, and he's got a goblet of wine in one hand, and in the other hand is this absurd looking hand axe. And you look at it for a second and you're like, I don't even know what the fuck that is. Why does the handle curve at the end, and it's got a hole on the front of the axe next to where the head is? And if we saw it in a movie, we would recognize that it's some sort of blunderbuss hand axe thing. And he lets out a huge belch. And he's like, "Walks Megalov, rock us out here!" And he goes to level the thing at your head as you're peeking out here.
Okay, I'm gonna poke my head back in and be like, "We got trouble, boys." And can I try and close this door?
Yeah, you can totally close the door, and it's got a standard lock on it. You can just lock it. You don't even need a key to lock it from the inside.
Okay, I'm gonna lock the door and just turn back to the guys a couple of feet. That's probably my movement right there, and just be like,
Yeah.
We got about 8 more guys and some fucking dwarf with some kind of weird wand. I'll end my turn.
Okay. Yeah, so we'll keep in initiative. Shadow, it's your turn.
Okay, so Shadow is gonna go ahead and throw a smoke bomb and just slam it into the bottom of the door.
Okay. Yeah. So you don't need to roll the hit on that or anything. So you chuck a smoke bomb at the door, and it like starts filling up that whole section. What's the radius on those?
5 feet.
5 feet radius.
It obscures all vision into and out of or through the smoke and persist for 1 minute.
Yeah, unless a wind or something blows it away.
Yeah.
Okay, so there it is. I got it drawn in.
I want to do a perception check to see if I can identify a means out of this mess that I've got us into.
Okay, what are you looking for?
I'm just looking for any trap doors, hidden doors, doors behind curtains, looking out the window to see what the options out there are.
Okay, and you saying that actually reminds me, and I should have said this earlier. Shit, so sorry. When Body Knock looks behind that curtain, there is indeed a opening behind the curtain, and you feel fresh air blowing in. It's like there's a little rock steps leading up and out the back over there.
Okay, so Shadow is gonna poke his head
boys.
past Body Knock, and he's gonna go ahead and wriggle out onto those steps.
So you climb out. It actually goes up. So you climb up and out, and you find yourself up on top of the grotto, like the waterfall area.
Come on, guys, this way.
And then it's Body Knock's turn.
Yep, I'm following.
All right, so you go up and out as well, and then it's actually Talik's turn before any of the other guys even start banging on the door.
I'm just kind of look back, and I'm like, hey, where'd y'all go?
And you just see a little breeze of this tapestry flapping.
All right. And I'll make my way that way too.
All right, so you dash out there as well. Yeah, so you guys climb up here, and you hear, and the bell still ringing, bang, 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 bang. After just a couple seconds, I assume y'all, start booking it away from there.
No.
No? You waiting at the top of that?
Is it a one-person climb up?
Yeah.
I mean, I say all three of us stand right there at the top of it.
And just kill 100 men?
Yeah, we're kind of poking our heads in, listening.
Okay, so as you're doing that, you hear them shout "Where'd they go? Where'd they go?" And everybody's clamoring, and you hear that dwarf's voice is like, "What the fuck is going on in here? What are all these bodies?" You hear everybody get quiet for a minute, and you can just the bells stop, and you hear just a creak, creak as somebody walks into the room. You can hear them all get silent, and people kind of shuffle out of the way. Oh, watch out, watch out. You hear this voice of a hissing teeth person. You're not sure if it's lizard or dragonborn or what, but you can tell by the snaky sounds that they make as they speak. They say, "This is an unacceptable tragedy. However, the loss is what it is. Ariandel should have been more careful with her poaching.
Oh.
We'll have to find a new spot. She clearly made enemies of the wrong people. Let this be a lesson to all of you." And you hear a thin female voice pipe up, and she's just like, "Is that a threat, Flitz?" He says, "Absolutely not. It is a friendly business advice." And then you hear the creaking just as they go to walk away. You're not sure that anybody in there even like necessarily knew that passage was there. Nobody comes up.
Interesting.
Maybe we just camp up here and pick them off at night.
I'm thinking we camp up here and send your sneaky little ass back in there and do some digging around.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Do we hear the sound of the soldiers clanking and shuffling out of the room? I mean, are they dragging their friends' dead bodies out?
I was gonna say, they're in there. I don't know how long you guys want to wait, because they're in there, cleaning up the mess for a long time. There was like a dozen bodies in there.
I mean, I think we're sitting up here taking a short rest, is what I think's happening.
Me too.
Okay.
Listen,
we look around. We don't see anything.
So how do we roll the short rest again?
It should be just at the top of your little D&D Beyond
Now,
thing.
do we roll it? I don't remember what we do with it. I'm saying the mechanics of what I need to do.
Yes, we roll short rest. I don't have any homebrew on that for the healing.
And tell us exactly what to roll. We don't remember.
Okay, so if you go and click the short rest button, it should ask you how many of each die you want to use.
Yeah.
So just pick however many you want to use, and it should do it for you.
Okay. I'm going to use 2 of mine. No, I'm going to use 3 of mine.
That's what I say.
I'm using 3 also.
What are you saving them for?
Give me something good. All right, I healed 20.
Okay.
I'm at 25 of 46. I was down to 5.
Yeah.
And to be a bit meta gamey, Taylor, you do get your second wind back on a short rest. So I don't know if you want to use that before you short rest.
I noticed. I get like all my stuff. I even get my superiority die.
So it only takes a second to use your second wind.
Actually, I get everything except for that relentless endurance where I go back to 1.
Yeah, and that's a racial trait. So
yeah, racial treat too.
It's a racial treat. Delectable.
All my spells are long rest, aren't they?
Yeah, the ranger spells.
So can I use a spell while I'm short resting?
Yeah, I mean it only takes a moment to use a spell.
Okay. I'm back at 43 HP.
Okay.
So 30 minutes have gone by, or an hour. I don't remember how long short rests are. An hour. So an hour goes by, and what do we hear in that hour?
So yeah, pretty much the whole hour that you're listening, there's people coming in and out, moving people around. You hear mumbling and murmuring, mostly sounds like, just grunts. Occasionally you hear a dwarf voice come in and just kind of harass them. He's like, "Oh, you left a spot over there. Make sure you get that pulled up."
So we're kind of listening and talking to each other, and I'm gonna talk to the other guys and just be like, "What do y'all think? You think we're just gonna take all these people out, or I mean, what's our objective here, guys? What are we doing?"
I think, for the time being, that this bow is proof that we have killed the leader of the poachers. But we're going to need to do a little bit more recon and study to be able to take on whatever those 2 beings were that came in at the end.
Yeah, I think it's too much right now, but do we feel like we know enough to go back to Baron Debilia and talk about the poaching and all that? I mean, or do we need to scope this place out a little bit more?
So, out of character, did we hear a final cleanup sound and the door to the office get closed?
Why don't you make me a perception check?
Okay.
See, to hear what you hear at the end.
Modified 23.
Okay, so yeah, you hear exactly what you just said. You hear a final cleanup, and you hear the dwarf actually say, "All right, that's everybody. Let's get on out of here." then you hear click. And then with a 23, you actually hear just a little bit of a scuffling sound coming from down there. You're not sure exactly what it is.
In the room?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm wondering if it's worth one of us slipping down there and investigating if there's anyone still in there and seeing if we can't poke around that room a little bit.
Yeah, I have an idea. What if we send Body Knock down? I'll use that weird message thing that I did to you in your tent, Shadow. And if he gets in any trouble, he can just telepathically communicate with us.
Okay, sounds good to me.
Does sound good to the thief.
Oh, go. Fucking YOLO, right? Does anybody have any grenades before I do this?
Does anyone have any more grenades?
I only have a smoke bomb.
I'm fresh out.
Give me that smoke bomb, goddammit.
Okay, you got it.
I might need to ninja vanish my way.
I was
out
about
of
to
here.
say, honestly,
Yeah.
that's probably the best option for.
Okay,
Just
I'll
trying to
drop it out
sneak
of
in.
my inventory. Pop it in yours.
Then while you do that, I just point a finger at Body Knock and I'm like, telepathically, I'm like, testing.
Comms check. Are we up on comms?
And I go,
Oh
the
my God.
safe word is banana boat.
Okay, God, you can't just leave us hanging on the safe word.
Roger, I am tracking banana boat as target word.
Over and out.
Okay,
Body knock out.
dear Lord. So go ahead and make me a stealth check as you slip down the passageway.
Oh God, please.
Right, it's gonna be the first time ever that you actually
Ever.
roll for.
22.
No, you don't.
Let's fucking go!
So you slide down the stones.
Is there a fireman's pole here? Just let's pretend there is.
Yeah, so you slide down the fireman's pole, just slicked with oil. Your whole
Oh,
body, you're
God.
completely
Oh,
naked.
God.
Oh
Erotic.
God! My God, I just got a splinter
Sorry,
in the head of my dick.
Place is called the
You said
grotto,
fireman
right?
pole, and I just went off, man. You can't be doing that.
Where's Mr. Hefner? I need to speak with him.
I telepathically talk to Body Knock and I'm like, Body Knock, why'd you leave your clothes up here?
All right,
Where
so
we're
you,
going, we don't
so
need
you slip
clothes.
down there, silent as a mouse, and you go to peek out of the curtain, and you see the room is totally pitch black. There's no candles or torches or anything lit in the room like there were last time you were down there. And you flip your goggles down so you have your night vision, and you're peering out with your tiny little beady green eyes, and you see a dwarf sitting on the chair that Ariandel was sitting on when you first got here, and he's got his feet up on the smoldering remains of the desk, and he's like kind of fixed a little bit of it, and he's got a bottle of wine and a glass of wine sitting on it, and he's just staring at the tapestry, but you're so still that he doesn't even see you.
Oh my God! Holy fucking
And
shit!
he's
Body
got
knock.
the blunderbuss axe laying across his lap.
Body Knock, what do you see?
I telepathically relay that information to Dalek.
Shadow, there's a drunk dwarf with a gun axe.
And this is why I love D&D, because of statements like that. Shadow, there's a drunk dwarf with a gun axe.
Does he think we can take him before the guards before he makes too much noise?
It's like a weird game of telephone. Body Knock. And I'm whispering for no reason. Body Knock. What
Yeah, what's up?
can you take him? What's he doing? Is he awake? Is he passed out?
He's just sitting. Can you fish a rope down here at least?
Or
A
what?
quick exit rope.
Yes.
Okay. I pulled the hemp rope out of my bag and I'm gonna fish it down slowly, drop it down. It's like next to him, like just grab on and yell banana boat. If you get in trouble, me and Shadow will pull you up.
Does he need me down there?
Do you need Shadow down there?
Oh, he's not stealthy enough. This dude's gonna fucking hear his big ass clunking down this way.
Well, he's
I
got the
have-
stealthy
I have
boots.
stealth boots.
Oh yeah, shit, you do. I forgot that.
Yeah, Talik is a problem.
Oh yeah, Talik, you stay up there on the rope. Shadow, yeah.
Okay, yeah,
See if you
Shadow,
Can
he-
see if you
yeah,
can stealth
Shadow,
down
he
here.
wants-
We'll attack. We'll both attack him. I think we could fucking both kill him.
He wants you to go, Shadow.
Here we go, stealth check.
Shadow. Before you go, Shadow, your safe word is
Oh god.
Charlie Brown.
Charlie Brown, Roger. I got a nat 20 on the stealth check.
So you slip down just as silently as the halfling before you, and peer around, and with your half-elf eyes, you're able to see in the dark and see the same thing that he did. The dwarf kind of swirls his wine around, and he's looking at it, and he's like, kind of like grumbling to himself, and takes a big swig, and actually like starts to pour him another cupful.
Okay, so here's where I get confused. So like, can we both draw our bows? Like, I don't know.
Is there an initiative here, or do we just like do we have an
Yes,
attack?
there's initiative. So here's how it works.
Okay.
We roll initiative.
Okay.
Okay. And then whatever the initiative is, that's what it is. But we'll do one entire round with you guys getting to. He skips his turn on the first initiative order.
Okay.
So even if he
Regardless.
rolls a better initiative than you guys, y'all still will both get a turn. If y'all both roll better initiative, y'all will get 2 turns before he does anything. Because y'all have snuck up on him.
Okay. So I rolled a 22.
Wow, really? Well done,
Yep.
guys. Okay, so I will let y'all pick who goes first, but he rolled worse than that. So yeah, y'all are both gonna get 2 full turns. Let's do the arrow. Actually, how about this? Y'all are just gonna pepper this guy's with arrows, right?
Yeah.
Okay, y'all are just gonna pepper this guy with arrows, right?
Oh, fuck yeah!
Okay, so Seth,
But
make
here's
me
the
4
thing.
attack rolls.
I'm
And-
gonna cast. When it was my turn, I was gonna cast Hunter's Mark.
Okay, yeah, cast Hunter's Mark on him, and then I guess it matters what order you do it in.
Or
because
Colossus Slayer.
Body, yeah, okay, so let's do 1 attack first and see if Body Knock gets a
Okay.
hit first to activate Colossus Slayer. So Body Knock, let's do your first attack roll.
Okay. 21.
21 will hit. My dwarvish friend here.
It's a 16.
Alright, so first hit sinks into him. And he spills his wine as an arrow swaps into him. And then Shadow, what are you doing?
So is that Body Knock's whole turn?
Unless he wants to move or well yeah, your position gets revealed when you attack, so you'll have to re-hide to get your advantage on your next attack.
So yeah, can I roll that then?
Yes, please.
Goodbye.
Oh my god, 20 freaking 7.
Oh my
So
god.
the first arrow just literally comes out of the shadow and sticks into this poor little dwarf. And now Shadow, it's your turn.
Okay, so Shadow is basically gonna take 4 arrows, right? Is that what I understood?
Yeah.
Okay, so
You
I
can do all
okay.
4 in a row, and then we'll
All
go
right.
back to Body Knock.
So let's see if the first one's a hit. Nat 20.
Oh boy.
He's dead.
So he's damaged, has Hunter's Mark, and it's a nat 20.
No.
So that's a D6 and then 3 D8s? No. Yeah. Yeah, 2 D8s for the nat 20 and then 1 D8 for the Colossus Slayer, right?
No, Colossus Slayer gets doubled too. And so does Hunter's Mark. All the rolls get doubled.
Okay.
All the dice are doubled.
Okay, so this is going to be this plus 4. Okay, so here we go. Oh my god, there's so many ones. I am freaking the fuck out. Okay, all right, I got
What are you
to
talking
roll
about? I see
2
an
d6s.
8, and a
I got to roll
7.
2. Okay, so we're at 27 before the d6s get rerolled. We're at
Jeez,
27.
What a hit.
So then we're at 34 plus 4, so 38 damage.
This dude's toast.
Oh my god.
That's my first attack.
Okay, that's your first attack. So you stick another one in him, and it like makes him kick the bottle off of the fucking thing.
Okay, second attack.
This is some Splinter Cell shit.
17.
Okay, 17 hits.
That's going to be a 5, so 14. So 18 damage there.
Okay.
Is this even worth
That
continuing?
takes him down to single digits. So we'll just say, with the rest of y'all's 3 shots, do you want to keep shooting them out?
I mean, I would hate to fucking miss if you're going to give me a mulligan.
Yeah. Well, y'all have
Or
3
give
more
me,
shots.
I mean.
Between the 3 of your next 3 shots, y'all just.
I just wanted to see the total damage that Seth did
Oh, okay.
with all 4.
Reroll on that 6.
Body knock,
So
you might as
we're
well
at
reroll yours
12.
then.
I want to see how much
Oh,
total damage we
yeah.
do
I
to this
just
guy.
rolled a nat
Oh.
20.
17.
Oh my god, Body knock got a nat 22.
So I just did another 17. And then a nat 20 on body knock over there. Then a modified 26. So that's going to be a.
I'm watching the feed, and it's just like roll.
No,
So,
no. You know what
14.
this guy is right now? He's like at
A
the end of
pig.
Scarface. He's like at the end of Scarface when he's just like slow-mo, like boom, boom, boom,
So I
boom.
did
Picked all the
41.
hits.
I did 41 total damage on my 2 shots.
Oh my god.
I did. I don't know. I did around 85 damage.
Jesus.
Jeez. Yeah. I was like, I don't know if they'll be able to take this guy out. He's got 85 HP.
Oh, fuck!
But I'm like, body knock. What's happening down there?
You just hear like, and you hear like a glass crash.
I'm like getting nervous.
Shit.
Tyler,
Oh,
Tyler.
fuck.
target down. Target down.
Oh, I was waiting to hear
Fucking
banana
shit.
boat.
Oh my god, I am so
Holy
satisfied.
shit.
Inspiration?
Oh my
Question mark?
god. Y'all are inspired enough. Don't y'all both all have it?
No, I
just gave it
don't.
to you at the beginning of the
I
session.
never have inspiration.
I gave
use
it to
mine.
you for the bar stuff.
He used it right on the
I
first.
used it to
initiative.
get the first initiative.
All right. You can have
No,
inspiration.
no,
You can have
I wait till you
inspiration for using it to
voluntarily.
get the first initiative. That made me smile.
Okay, all right. Let's get into the rune then.
Okay. So y'all step into the room, and he seems to be the only one here. Again, he's got that weird. His hand is still wrapped around the handle of that weird ass axe.
So, can we figure out if we think that Talik could clunk his way in here, or do we
Yeah,
know?
The coast seems to be cleared. You look across; it looks like the door is locked from the inside, and so
Okay.
you're not sure what was going on in here. This guy, he wasn't sitting in the main chair. He was sitting in the guest chair, but he seemed to be waiting on something. You're not sure exactly what this guy was doing.
Oh,
I think he was waiting on us.
No, I'm thinking he was waiting on somebody else coming through this secret staircase.
Oh, that's a good thought.
Somebody
That's a
might
good
be coming
thought.
up behind us. Why was he sitting like that?
Have we killed a good guy spy for the resistance to the poachers? I'm concerned.
I'm coming down.
Can I have this guy's shotgun?
Yeah, sure. I'll throw it in Discord.
I actually can't use firearms though.
Yeah, I don't know that any of you can use firearms, but I threw it in. You can use it as an axe.
But I want to shoot people. That's like my
We can
thing.
sell it too.
We definitely just killed a member of the resistance. I am upset.
Well, you know what? Bad intel happens. Fog of war.
I'm not
it
convinced.
happens. Let's plant something on him and let's get out of here.
Okay, so do we? Oh my god, the fucking shit!
Put his axe gun to his head, make it look like a suicide.
There you go. Perfect. Exactly.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, because his head didn't get blown off, and he doesn't have.
So you're gonna fire the axe gun?
Yeah, 8 arrows in him. 10 dagger wounds.
Oh my god.
15-foot cone of fire to burst forward from the end of the barrel. Creatures within the cone must make a DC 13 dexterity saving throw. The creature takes 2d6 fire damage on a failed save.
Yeah, so it's not really a gun. It's like a flamethrower scatter sort of thing. So yeah, I think as long as it's a martial weapon, so you just have to have proficiency with martial weapons. So Bodynock probably actually can't use it with proficiency.
Yeah, I don't think I can.
It takes 10 minutes to refill it with 1 pint of oil and reset the firing mechanism.
But you know what? If you didn't want to use the axe part, you could still use that ability without proficiency, because they make a save. You just point and fire.
That's fair. Okay.
Yeah, hold on to that, Bodynock. We'll figure something out.
Do we want to wait a little bit and see who this guy was waiting for?
Yeah, I'm gonna come down. I'm coming down the ladder, boys. I can't take it anymore.
All right, come on down.
So I come down with them. And we're all in the room.
We're going to the other side.
And can we end? Y'all want to end it here?
Sure.
Oh,
Certainly.
The suspense. What a
So,
cliffhanger.
As
Literally.
yeah, you guys all get in position here. You hear footsteps outside the door. Creak, creak, and you hear a jingle of keys, and a key start to
Shit.
into the door, and then you hear someone holler, and he's like, "Huh? What's that?" Yeah, I'll be right there, and we'll end it right there.
All right. That was awesome.
Damn, boys!
To be continued on the next episode of Dungeons and Dragons and Dummies. Find out what happens to our party next week.